Shalom, Yashala. As always, I like to begin by saying I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Racha Kodash, whom I worship. The honors to my elder apostles of Great Millstone who taught me this word in sincerity and in truth and who rule well. Salutations be to the hopeful elect that are pushing the true doctrine of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and teaching in his true name, right, which I have just mentioned, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and doing the work so that you may receive your crowns of salvation at the Lord's appearing, right? Salutations also be to the great cloud of witnesses of Yasharallah that are scattered amongst the heathen, amongst the different nations of the world, them to be believing amongst the heathen, no matter what they look like, no matter what country they're in, but truly they descend from the lost tribes of the nation of Israel. May the Lord be with you and grant you his salvation, his holy salvation at his appearing. We believe that we are very close to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai entering Esau's world, man, to destroy him and take him out of his place, as well as all the other kings and rulers of the nations. Okay, that's why the Lord is known in the scriptures as the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, because he's going to come to take total power over the earth. All right, because he is worthy, right? He is worthy of it. So I just ran into an article. I just typed in human implantable microchips, and then this article popped up from BBC that came out back in April. Now, I never seen this article, and I don't know if brothers have even did show lessons on this or brought out this article before, but this is my first time seeing it. So I'm just gonna bring it out, and read into it a little bit. As always, I'm going to put the link in the description box below. And like I always say, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and also hit the notification bell, so that way you'll know, by hitting the bell, you will know exactly when I put up a new video. All right, in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So with that, let me just get that article. Okay, so as you see, this is from BBC News. Title of the article is "The Microchip Implants That Let You Pay with Your Hand." Now keep that in mind, right? Because Nate said that the mark is not an implantable chip where you could pay, you're able to pay, with it and buy stuff with it, and that's why the IUIC and different other Israelites that do not believe that the mark is the this implantable device, they're gonna be ashamed, man, in that day. And that day is quickly approaching, man. All right, they're gonna start mass producing these things, and then they're gonna start mass implanting these things in people. Okay, that's just the reality. That's just the truth. There's nothing that you can do about it. All right, the Lord gave this vision to Apostle John on the island of Patmos 2,000 years ago. All right, so you got people on earth that don't believe it, and hey, what if the in Romans 3, right? For what if some did not believe, right? Because they don't believe. Is that gonna stop the prophecies of the Lord from taking effect? The Most High forbid, man. All right, the Most High's prophecies will come to pass, and this is one of them. This is a major one. All right, of things to look for. This is one of them. So let me read, right? It says, you see a picture here of a woman getting scanned, right? It says a woman paying for her meal. So this technology is already there, all right? It's already in use. No longer can you say, oh, that this technology is about to come. No. This technology is already here. As you can see right there, man. A woman paying for her meal in a cafe using a contactless payment chip implanted in her hand. There you go. Buying, selling, right? Patrick Pullman causes a stir whenever he pays for something in a shop or restaurant. This is because the 37-year-old doesn't need to use a bank card or his mobile phone to pay. Instead, he simply places his left hand near the contactless card reader and the payment goes through. It says, the reactions I get from cashiers are priceless, says Mr. Pullman, a security guard from the Netherlands. He is able to pay using his hand because back in 2019, he had a contactless payment microchip injected under his skin. It says, the procedure hurts as much as when someone pinches your skin, says Mr. Pullman. Mr. Pullman has a chip under the skin of his left hand, or it lights up when it comes into close contact with a payment machine. A microchip was first implanted into a human back in 1998, but it is only during the past decade that the technology has been available commercially. And when it comes to implantable payment chips, British-Polish firm Walletmore says that last year it became the first company to offer them for sale. The implant can be used to pay for. It's gonna become available for free for the masses soon, man, because they're going to mandate it. All right, the government's gonna mandate it. There's gonna be chipping stations, man, just like there were stations when they were giving out that snake venom, all right, for that C19, so-called pandemic, and they had tents set up and stations set up and giving out to people for free, man. All right, that's how it's gonna be, but except it's gonna be, they're gonna use force. They're gonna use force, man. They're gonna have the military behind it. All right, and then whoever doesn't comply, they're gonna send them off to concentration camps or just kill them on the spot. All right, that's how it's gonna be, man. They're gonna send Gestapo groups into your home once they find out that you or your family did not get this thing, and they're gonna either kill you right where you at or haul you off to the concentration camps, man. Okay, that's exactly what's gonna go down, like one of those dystopian movies. All right. It says the implant can be used to pay for a drink on the beach in Rio, a coffee in New York, a haircut in Paris, or at your local grocery store, says founder and chief executive Wojtek Paproda. It can be used wherever contactless payments are accepted. Walletmore's chip, which weighs less than a gram and is little bigger than a grain of rice, is comprised of a tiny microchip and an antenna encased in a biopolymer, a naturally sourced material similar to plastic. Mr. Paproda adds that it is entirely safe, has regulatory approval, works immediately after being implanted, and will stay firmly in place. It also does not require a battery or other power source. The firm says it has now sold more than 500 of the of these CHIPs. All right. It says the technology Walmart uses is near field communication, or NFC, the contactless payment system in smartphones. Other payment implants are based on radio frequency identification, RFID, which is the similar technology typically found in physical contactless debit and credit cards. See? So for any Israelite out there saying that the MOTB isn't this CHIP, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. All right, the Mossad is not dealing with them. This is an article right here proving that you're able to buy with this thing. All right. So we got to get the scripture, right? We got to get the world famous scripture, man. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. It says, and he, meaning Esau and the elites and the one world government, all right, they're going to usher in this contactless form of payment, and they're going to mandate it to everyone as a means of total control and domination. All right. And it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand. And it could be your right hand, it could be your left hand, it could be your ear, it could be your foot, it could be wherever. All right. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, meaning in their brains, and that no man might buy or sell, save or except he that hath the mark. So it's a technology that allows you to buy, to purchase things, and to sell things. All right, because you got the device that reads it, right? If someone has it already, then your store will have the device to read it. So you have the technology, right? That's part of the Internet of Things. All right, and that no man might buy or sell, save he or she that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name, which is pretty much that all entails into that technology and the belief in this new world system, man. All right, cashless society. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding, which the Hebrew Israelites of Great Millstone, we have this understanding because the Lord has blessed us with it from our elder apostles on down, right? Count the number of the beast. The beast is NATO, right? America is the whore that sits upon the scarlet colored beast. Scarlet means red, because the people who are a part of this conglomeration of nations are all what? Edomites. All right, and the word Edom means red, because that was the red child that was born to Isaac and Rebekah. All right. It says, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666, and that is the vibration that this man go under. That's his number, okay? Because the Lord deals with numerology also. So that's pretty, that is cut and dry and straight to the point. There's no need to go into a long, lengthy lesson on this. It is what it is. What more proof do you need, for you to believe what this thing is? All right. So, with that, I'm gonna say shalom, and this was, prophecy. This is prophecy in the making, man. All right, and you're gonna hear more and more about companies manufacturing this thing, and the government putting their filthy hands on it to control it and to control the people. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.